Hello everybody, Bob Georgiou from Remax the Court again, coming to you with another rolling real estate report. This is for Tuesday, the week of Tuesday, August 10th, 2021. So, this week's real estate report is very little change from last week, still in the plateau. Still seeing signs of market strength coming out of the July doldrums. In this environment, that really doesn't mean anything because the indicators are pegged at strong sellers market. We are seeing increases in inventory in places, specifically the Pleasant Hill single family market and the Walnut Creek townhouse condo market. Those two are seeing some signs of continued holiday weakness, but by and large across the board, the market is extremely strong. Huge sellers market, little inventory, and lower rates that are teetering on decreasing, which is somewhat a little bit surprising considering that the Fed is trying to go the other way, or at least making threats to. If you are in the middle of a purchase or refinance, rates are going to be down. Just keep following the news for Fed reports. As long as they keep buying mortgages, we're still going to be in this low interest rate environment, and that's probably likely to continue into the second quarter of next year. So don't expect much to change on that front. I've been reading on non-specific real estate news. I've been reading a lot online. I get my economic and research from sources that are sent to me, and Real Clear news network on Real Clear Politics, Real Clear Markets. And been seeing a lot in the mainstream media, the traditional paper news networks that we're all familiar with. A lot of stories that, markets cratering, buyers are, on the cusp of something great. And it's like, that's taking the July doldrum information and exploiting it into something that it's absolutely not. Still hugely a strong seller's market. One of the right-wing sources of alternative media said that the median priced house in California had peaked at $800,000. That's mostly the influence of the population center, San Diego, LA, and San Francisco Bay Area, all pushing the values of the property through the roof. And certainly an issue in our area, but statewide it's not really a problem. I'm certainly seeing more inventory in the Sacramento area and the Sacramento suburbs, Sacramento in total. Certainly buyers have a lot more choices in those markets, but still the market itself is just in a very strong position and very unlikely to change through the third quarter, which typically accelerates due to buyers making preschool movements. And since kids seem to be going back to school, sort of expect that trend to continue this year, so long as something radical doesn't go back the other way in terms of the COVID lockdowns. The other thing is going into the fourth quarter, generally in this area, in the Bay Area, sellers and buyers start leaving the market. Sellers do so more quickly, which means that whatever inventory goes back in the buyer's way is very likely to dissolve in the fourth quarter. And when the buyers leave, we always see a little bit of softness. We did see some softness in the fourth quarter last year, saw softness in the year before that. 2018 going into 2019 started to look like a rager before the COVID lockdowns locked in. So it's just crystal ball doesn't really work well this COVID cycle, but I really don't see much changing into 2022. 2022 is an election year. the powers that be try to maintain the status quo, and right now the status quo is get out of COVID, economic recovery, and a blockbuster real estate market. So if the market changes, it's going to be in Q3 of 2022, and that has mostly to do with whatever happens in early 2022, and you know, we're not there yet. So good times for the sellers. So if you're looking at selling a property, have a place to go, want to cash in your equity, now's a great time to do it. And do it with me, Bob Georgiou, Remax Accord. That's been my weekly real estate report. If you have any questions, give me a call at 980-3248. In the meantime, or otherwise, we will see you in escrow. Thanks again for taking some time out today, and have a great week.